Hi everyone, it's me Lina again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today in this video I'd like to show you my current perfume collection. There are quite a few different perfumes I have right now. Anyways, let's just start. Whatever I'm gonna pick, I guess. They're called Thank You Next, Ariana Grande. And yeah, I mean, they're very sweet perfume and not exactly my type, I would say, because of how sweet they are. And I would say that you can definitely smell the note of vanilla, which is a bit too much for me, but I still use them, you can tell probably. And for some occasions I think they work pretty well. I would rather say that I use them as everyday perfumes. Yeah, they smell very sweet in my opinion. The way they are presented is very cute though, so yeah, very girly. There are those Vera One Princess perfume that also are girly, I would say, and also kind of casual in my opinion still. I mean, I guess it depends what type of perfumes you like and so on, but I would say that they're great for daytime. I would say so, yeah. And maybe even I think they are okay for cold weather, but also they can work for summer as well, so yeah. Also I think they would suit different people, you know, not only young people, because you know these name princess might make you think that they would suit mostly young people, but I would say that they would work for most people. I actually got them pretty recently, so as you can see I haven't been using that much, but yeah, I've used quite a bit still. I do like to apply quite a bit of perfume. Maybe it's a bad habit. In fact, I know that some people hate it, but it is what it is. So there is this perfume Eternity Moment by Calvin Klein, and I really like them. I didn't expect to like them that much. I remember that there was some sort of sale, maybe on Amazon even, and my husband got those for me. In fact, most of my perfumes are presents from my husband, current collection at least. And those perfume, I was like, oh well, you know, nice to have a variety, because I like to have quite a few different perfumes. They can be inexpensive, I just need to have few so I can choose from depending on my mood. I'm getting bored with perfumes sometimes pretty easily and pretty fast, so I do need to have few perfumes. So I didn't expect to like them so much, but I've been using them when I just received them for like days, every day, and yeah, I was very impressed. They're actually quite sweet, but you can also smell some floral, definitely notes in it. So yeah, quite sweet, and that is surprising that I like them that much. Those are my current favorites. Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo, also got them quite recently. I would say that they are quite, I don't know, casual, not too much, and maybe this is what I like about those perfumes so much, and they definitely brighten my mood, and this is like the main factor why I just adore them. I also like the way they actually look like, this bottle. I think it looks very classy, very simple, and yeah, I mean, I definitely think that most people would like this perfume. So I don't think that they're anything like super special, but maybe it's a good thing. I feel like lots of people gonna like this scent, this fragrance. So there are also this perfume, Green Tea, Elizabeth Arden. It is not my first bottle, they're quite inexpensive, so very affordable. I would say that they are quite fresh type of perfume, and I do like them for everyday use. And I mean, they're floral, definitely lots of citrus notes you can actually smell. And yeah, I mean, I think that they're great. The first time I actually had them when I lived in Poland, but to be fair, I remember when I was younger my dad would sometimes buy me Elizabeth Arden perfumes. I think they were different ones, not green tea ones, but I just, you know, have it in my memory. And when I had them in Poland, I thought that they actually smell very nice, and even though the perfume is inexpensive, I don't think that they smell cheap. There are also those perfume I received as a part of collaboration. They're from the brand Chikio, and I think the name of this fragrance is something like Forest Child. They are unisex, so I would say the fragrance is quite strong. I would say that it has some, I don't know, strength in it actually. So I wouldn't call them floral, but they definitely give me this like confidence when I apply them. So I mean, this is what I like about them. Though lately I feel like they're a bit too strong and they seem to, smell to me like they are meant for males, to be fair, lately. But I do like sometimes unisex perfumes, so it's not exactly something I wouldn't get myself. So I was quite happy with them. They do brighten my mood in some way too. Maybe a bit in different ways than the other perfumes that I said that about. I actually like the design too. I think they look pretty cool. So I was gonna say that those are probably the most expensive ones from my collection, and probably it is so. The cheaper ones though are not exactly cheap either from my memory, because I remember I checked the price on the site when I was making a review and so on. So yeah, I think still those are probably the most expensive ones. Pure Poison by Dior. It used to be my signature perfume for years. I remember I started using it when I lived in Poland, but I remember that my mom had perfume like this, or maybe she had a sample of it because she had other perfumes she would use, but I just remember having like testing rather, some perfumes, from her collection, and I like this perfume. It makes me feel very comfortable. And I think she saw that it is quite strong and maybe for older women. But I personally always felt like this is so me, and I've been told so. So yeah, I really like them still, but I noticed that the last time I had coronavirus here in London, my taste and my smell, the ability, I think that they've been altered again or changed, and I feel like they smell a bit different to me now. And I'm so sad about it because I think they smell very elegant, if it makes sense. Kind of, I don't know, fancy is not the word, but they do smell expensive in my opinion too. They are strong, but they make you feel so comfortable and I don't know, confident, elegant, powerful. And I remember that my friend commented that those perfumes are really so me, and she even said something like, oh, I bet they wouldn't smell, like that on me. There are definitely some floral notes, maybe jasmine or something like that from my memory. I definitely don't remember all the notes or anything like that. So then there are also those perfume by Lanvin, Eclat de Pêche, and it's not my first bottle, like I like to say, probably seared. And I remember the first time I received it as a present from my dad, then I bought it myself, and yeah, and my husband got those for me so I can use them like rather for every day, so I don't have to use those every day because they are a bit more expensive and so on, and they're for rather special occasions or just when I really feel like using them. And there is just so little left. They're very nicely presented, as you can see, and yeah, they're known to be like very like interestingly presented, and the smell is quite, I don't know, it gives me some sort of nostalgia, to be fair. I wouldn't say about those perfumes that they make me feel happy, but they have this refreshing, still floral rather fragrance, and yeah, there are definitely some floral notes. I feel like there is maybe something a bit more like lemon or something like that, but I'm not sure. I don't want to, maybe even green tea, I'm not sure. There seemed to be something refreshing, but to be fair, I haven't looked at the notes recently that are definitely presented in this fragrance, so I don't know everything, like by heart. The fragrance is not very strong, just enough to, make you feel something and make you remember the moments of your life when you had those perfume on, if it makes sense. Because for me personally, I remember about certain events in my life through the fragrances. I always had that scene. So yeah, sometimes I'm not even able to drink certain drinks because I've been having them when I haven't been feeling great. For example, I used to have that with Melissa tea. Yeah, it's bizarre, but this is how I feel. And to be fair, I'm a very sensitive person, very sensitive to fragrances and other things. Anyways, let me know what you think about my collection. Perhaps you have some questions to ask about any of those perfumes, maybe something to add, because perhaps you know more than me about certain perfume. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video and comment too. And I'll see you soon.